What's up? So it is Tuesday. It's 16:09 p.m. I figured I'd do a movie and double TV show review before I head outside. So I got Battle for Terra, Trese, and Sweet Tooth for you. So Battle for Terra. I finished it. It's a solid 9.2 out of 10. It's really good. Like, yeah, I loved it. It was great shit. It's been a while since I watched it too, so it's aged even better. It's the right blend of dark, sci-fi, fantasy, and conflict that keeps me interested. True. This is also Chris Evans' best underrated role for me. True. Like, I didn't know he was in it until I looked at the poster and was like, oh wow, cool. Love the ship designs, environment, character designs, and there's no romance shit in it. Also true. That's a big deal. Most films like these would have had some kind of romance angle put in, but this doesn't. No, no romance at all. I love that so much. Like, oh, I wished I'd seen this in theaters and D box back in 2009. Yes, because the space battles were fucking epic. It's great shit. Great story, cast, and director. Truth. I love how the Terrans are androgynous in design too. Yeah, they are. Like, they all look the same, which is nice. I like that. And when I saw it, it's like, are they gender fluid? Like, no, not gender fluid. They're androgynous. I'd say it's aged fairly well and deserves more love. It's true. Like, I really enjoyed that because um, it was just so damn good. Like, fuck. Oh man, I am tired. It's been a while. It's just been a day, like shit. Hold on, I gotta find a damn thing. But yeah, Battle for Terra definitely deserves a lot more love than it originally got. Because a lot of people watched it and didn't like it because it wasn't what they thought it was going to be. And then it turned out to be a lot better as the years went on. That happens with a lot of films. So, yeah, I was stoked as fuck rewatching that. That's Destiny. Road. That. I share a lot of shit. So, what was my favorite part about Battle for Terra? Definitely the battle, and then the overall world building for it. So that was exciting to kick back to. Good grief. Alright, let me see. I did watch Treze. There you are. I'm just getting ready to quit. Finished Treze, and that did not disappoint. For a Filipino anime, I'm impressed. Very. I was very surprised by that. And it's not under any of the major labels, it's under a different label. I like that. Stoked for season 2 and loved so much about it. I'm going to do a full vid review this weekend, hopefully. Solid 11 out of 10. Yeah, Treze is basically the Filipino version of John Constantine. Literally, that's what it is. Like, it was so good. The shit was so good, I had to fucking watch Constantine City of Demons again. I love that. And I've already done a review. That shit is still an 11 out of 10 for me. I loved it. Treze stood out because it gave me a new outlook on shit, and a new character to get into, which is nice because rarely, um, there's not a lot of those to get into. You know, like you get your same generic setup, and it's boring as fuck. So, finished Sweet Tooth season 1. I'm very impressed. That was good shit. Like, it really did surprise me. Great layout for a series debut in terms of you get your introduction to characters, how they tie into each other, and I love that. It's beautiful. Coming from DC, it's nice to have a show that isn't superhero related. Thank fuck for that. Ugh. Like, don't get me wrong, the superhero boom is awesome, but it's nice to see other stories coming from other companies or coming from the same umbrella. Like, that's nice. I like that. Very happy Robert Downey Jr. and his wife are involved with it too. Jeff Lemire is a top-notch creator. Solid 10 out of 10. Yeah. Like, I enjoy how... What was the one thing that really stood out? Will Forte. Like, he really surprised the shit out of me in the show. I was very surprised how he took to the father role really good. Like, that was amazing. I was surprised by that. Because, last I've seen Will Forte, he was on SNL. And I thought it was Will Arnett. I get them so mixed up because they all sound the same. They all look the same half the time. So it's like, okay. But yeah, that was good. And Jeff Lemire, wow. I'm impressed. Yeah, Jay Olivia did great creating and being the executive producer for Trese. I'm anxious to see what happens with Sweet Tooth and with Trese and all that. I'm so anxious. Like, Trese really set a good bar for, what is it? International here, anti-heroes and stuff. Or international superheroes and shit, which is nice. I like that. I like different. I don't like same. Same gets boring after a while. It's like Chris. It's like, who was that? Chris Rock or was it Dave Chappelle? Dave Chappelle. He's like, you got to recycle the pussy. Old pussy gets born. Recycle it. I forget what skit that was from, but yeah, it's like with DC, they always stick with the Trinity. With Marvel, they always stick with the Avengers. With Image, they stick with Spawn. And I don't have a problem with that. It's just like, there's more to them. And they always reinvent it. And I like how they reinvent it. Like Trek. Trek keeps reinventing itself. It doesn't stick with Enterprise. Star Wars, it sticks with the same JBS shit and doesn't want to reinvent too well. Yeah. So, out of those three, which one was the best? That's hard because all three of them are great. Sweet Tooth with its layout, introducing everybody and weaving them together. I love Dr. Singh. He was really good. I liked him a lot. Him and his wife, they were great. Fucking love them. That's the first, because usually I like the main character. But this time I like the doctor and his wife. Pretty cool. Who else did I like out of that? Amy was good. And I couldn't figure out who the fuck the narrator was till so I had to watch the credits. It's James Brolin. I thought he died. Shit. I forgot James Brolin is a hell of a narrator. When he's put into the role, like, he can really narrate and really lay out a story, lay out a premise for you. Because at first I thought it was Sam Elliott. I was like, that's Sam Elliott. That has to be Sam Elliott. They sound the same, just about. But not really. But just a little... Sam's a lot deeper, whereas James is more... He's more charismatic. Angled. What else was there about Sweet Tooth? The Buck. And... Episode 3 or 4 where they're at the lodge and the last man is getting ready to shoot Sweet Tooth. That giant fucking buck shows up in the shadows. Like, what the fuck was that about? That freaked me out. I was like, what is this bitch gonna do? Is he gonna ram him? Or what? Like, damn. That would have been dope to have seen that, but I don't know. Is that Sweet Tooth's dad? Maybe. Is it Bambi's dad? It's possible. Did Bambi's dad survive all those decades to come back, knock boots with a human, and make a off-breed? Join me tonight on Unsolved Mysteries and we'll find out. Oh, God. You imagine that shit on Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack? They pull that shit up. Like, tonight, an Unsolved Mysteries. Like, that theme song's in my head and it's so creepy. But I've loved it. Oh, man. Yeah, I hope that buck comes back. I really, really do. Like, ugh. And I do like how the show is basically, a cover, not a cover. It's a reference to COVID-19 and shit, but I was able to push that aside and really enjoy the show. But yeah, the show did give me vibes of, what was that? Technolize. Yeah, that anime. Ooh. Never watched that. It's so depressing. Like, it's one of the, it interested me back then, and I watched it. It's so depressing. Ugh. Just one of those dark, depressing ones that you started, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna finish it. It's like, yeah, it's hard. What do I like about Trese? Definitely her backstory and the plot twists and shit. I hate that faggot alarm. Oh, God, I hate that faggot siren. It means there's an accident, a fire, or whatever. Oddly enough, we've never had it used for a tornado warning, though. Go figure. That's the last one. Yeah, that's the last one. So, what do I like about Trese? Trese herself is interesting. I definitely think if she, Constantine, and Death had a crossover film or a comic event, it'd be fucking flawlessly beautiful. You'd have Jay Olivia working on it. You'd have legendary J.M. DeMathis working on that shit. And the creators of Trese as well. It'd be beautiful. I'd fucking love that shit. Because they all give off the same kind of energy, and it's beautiful. And you'd have Neil Gaiman, too. Let me see. I liked everything in Trese. It was so good, and I loved it. But the plot twist, though, that was some dope shit. I liked that a lot. I like a good plot twist that really, hits you and sticks with you forever and whatnot. Like, that plot twist, way better than fucking Vader. Um, what did I like? Hmm. Let's see. Battle for Terra. What was the best thing about Battle for Terra? Definitely the planet Terra itself and the Terrans on the planet. Like they were great. Um, like their designs are phenomenal. I love the mature aspects they threw into that, like the celebration of life day. Um, how they have a hierarchy and whatnot. I wish they would have gone into the arc itself and explored that fully, because I like when they go in depth into what makes what it's all about and shit, not what it's all about. It's layout. I like the layout of a ship. I enjoy that a lot. But they didn't have that. But looking back on Battle for Terra, like if they'd have put in more about the past with the Terrans and just like their war and stuff, like that would have been dope to have seen unfold in the film, and would have made it a lot longer too, and it would have been cool. Um, will I own Battle for Terra? Nah. I love it, but nah. That's like one of those once in a blue moon watches to chill back and enjoy. Um, that was also James Garner's last film before he died in 2009. Damn. I was also surprised that Evan Rachel Wood was in that. One of my favorite actresses. Love her, and she's come a long fucking way in terms of roles and whatnot. Dog. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Trese for this because it was so good. So if you enjoy comic book adaptations, if you enjoy sci-fi films, these are up your alley. If not, understandable. If you aren't into supernatural, if you aren't into hybrids, if you're not into other shit, well, it's not for you. If you don't like the cast directors, writers, creators, all that jazz and stuff, it's not for you. If you do, you will definitely have a great time watching this. Unless you have super high expectations and nothing ever meets them and you get so disappointed and shit, that's your fault. Who would I was thinking about this when I watched Treze. If they did it live action, and this is just based on, my vibe and how I felt about it. If I had to pick somebody to play Treze live action, I'm torn between Eliza Dushku and Ba Ling. Easily. Between the two of them. Because Eliza, I say her because I remember how fierce she was on Buffy as Faith. And how she didn't give a shit and she was just like intense. And I loved that. And how good she was in the Alphabet Killer, Wrong Turn, City by the Sea. What was something else she did? She had a couple serious roles through the years. And Dollhouse. I haven't watched that though, but I do want to see that. And her underrated role in True Calling. I love that series. But that got fucked over so bad. And Ba Ling, I like her because she was so good in The Breed and what's the other one? There was something else she was in that I really liked, and I'm like, damn, she's perfect. That's one. So yeah, but yeah, between the two of them, that I'm torn, so torn on that. So yeah, so that's what I got. So I'm gonna hop off here, upload this fucker, and go catch some sun because I want to tan some more. So till next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.